here today. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. State will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep in the very first play. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, it could not start off any better for this offense.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. It's a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Crosses the... And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Sending the back in motion. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Quick throw to the quarterback on the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. It's a quick grab. Plenty space at the 20. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Clean through the end zone. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Fox. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They mix it up with a run. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that completion. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick catch. Will not be brought down. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. He steps out of bounds, no gain on the play.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play action fake, looking to throw. Passer swarming him again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Looking for the wideout. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one
breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's lost the ball. The defense scoops it up. The 10. Touchdown, Auburn. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back's got it. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Great pursuit of the defense. They drop him for a loss that time.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. NC State comes to the line quickly. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, it's play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Defense is coming after him. Breaks into open space. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
First down, looking to throw the football. Going for the touchdown here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Look out, room to run here. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Go for the first, but still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fights off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. NC State comes to the line quickly. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go! Let's go!
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, NC State. They finish off the scoring drive. Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of three. Let's check out the stats. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Running back with the football. Breaks an open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And now the handoff. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. On the move trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up, still moving. And the Auburn offense offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. If the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Working clock with the ground game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Ball handed off. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Takes the handoff. It's Finley. He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.